Charzard, Charzard, Charzard. As you can probably tell, in today's video, we're going to be looking at Charzard VMAX. Oh, did I mention it's an Arceus build? Hey, everyone loves it, mate. So what's great about Charzard VMAX with the Arceus is the fact that it has the G-Max Wildfire, 300 damage, discard 2 energy from this Pokemon. From a little choice, but on that, you're doing 330, one-shotting everything in the format, except for a couple ones which you don't really need to be named right now, to be honest with you. So, of course, we just want to be hitting big numbers, and that's what we're looking to do with the big chunky Charizard boy. Let's go. Before we begin, please be sure to check out pdcgostore.com to grab yourself some codes to be able to build this very deck. Of course, use the code FTW for 5% off at checkout, and enjoy the video. Okay, so we are going first, and they did get a mulligan. There you go, as you can see there. We're about to start off. The hand's looking a bit... It's honestly not terrible, all things considered, considering the fact that we can just sit here, put a turbo down. I can take the risk and get myself a Charizard and Magma basing it into play. Do you know what? I am. Look at that. Already struggling to make a decision there. But I think that's the right thing to do, to be fair. And we can do that and get the Arceus. The thought process there was that I don't want them to play a sort of fan of waves and just kind of throw off the whole Arceus thing. But it's fine. It's not the end of the world. We have the Evo in hand coming out ready to go. So we can get a Charizard up very, very quickly next turn, which is what we love to see. I can't lie. I'll say my favorite deck right now is Blaziken. If you haven't seen it, check the video before. Fantastic deck. Incredible, actually. I actually really love it. So that's my favorite deck right now. And then Arceus and Snorlax are kind of tied. Yes, someone, I don't remember the name, left a comment saying, man, I must love Snorlax because I literally advertise it in every video. But I love the deck. Let your boy have a favorite. We do have V-Star in here, by the way, but that's just have a two prizer attacker. That's not for the V-Star ability, even though it could be used. It's not the preface, should we say, for the deck. It's more about the Arceus getting the Charizard ready to play. I forgot about the Path to Peak. Oh no! We're playing Jolteon as well. Oh, that's bad. He's going to go and be able to just take out this Bidoof this turn, and we're going to be in trouble. See, sometimes I just get too caught up in saying things that I don't even notice the simplest things, like a Path to Peak. I'm a donut. What can I say? And for those who don't understand, a donut means a stupido, an idiota. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah, and they're just going to come in here, take out Bidoof, and it's... because they get to put the Zigzagoon down. They're smart. They put the damage on the Bidoof. There they go. They take it out. We have to top deck our way out of this, unfortunately, because of that Path just shutting down the Arceus. This is why Path is so good right now, in my opinion. You are shutting down the two best decks in format, period. Yeah. Play your Path to Peaks if you can, mate. Honestly, just do it. Right, so we actually get at least we get the top deck on the energy. That's nice to see. We can do a straight 220 of this Charizard. I don't have any of the Charizard that has 90 in discard at all. I know that's the better variants, but I just don't have them. And I did have 4 of these ones. So I was like, right, okay, I might as well just throw this Charizard in there. It's not the end of the world. Famous last words. Oh, I love my tea. Right, so what are they doing? Okay, so they're not going to have any sort of gust. That's fine. They probably will retreat, I would expect, assuming they have what they need to get the other Jolteon down. Although, bearing in mind, they didn't actually do that. They did just... yeah. They might have it. They might have it. They need an energy and the Jolteon to be able to pull off a nice, cheeky play on their part. And they've got it. Of course, it's Jolteon. It hits every single thing it wants every turn. That's a Jolteon for you. And in fact, it's just low maintenance is what makes it so good. So there you have it, right? But the Arceus does survive still, which is nice. But it's one more turn after that, and it's donezo. So we have to get a bit of luck. There's the money. Okay, I like that. I like that. I like that. I like that. And there's another Charizard V and an Arceus V. Might be worth... is it worth getting another Charizard up even? Oh, jeez. I don't know. Honestly, it's just better off attacking with the Arceus, really, isn't it? It really is. And then we kind of have to finish off with the Charizards, but that's going to be tough. Maybe... do you know what? I think I misplayed a little bit there. Maybe I just go for... hitting 180 doesn't matter for the choice right now, does it? So we're going to Trinity Nova, and we can just at least get an energy on the Arceus. So at least we have attacking options. You know what I mean? Maybe just do that, and we could get... This Charizard is going to go down, actually. That's a shame. So let's get 2 more on here. Man, that path! That path! Ruining our day, unfortunately. They're taking 4 prizes this turn. Absolute filth. Absolute filth on their part. We still technically can pull off a Charizard VMAX attack next turn. We need a few good cards, though. We would need a Magma Base in play and a Turbo and the Charizard in order to actually attack with it and get the KO. What I like is the fact that you can just, when you get the 3 energy on the Charizard VMAX, you can just use your turbos, because of course it's free fire energy 2 colorless, discard 2 energy, so you could just get rid of your turbos and just whack on turbos afterwards and just start hitting mad damage. Unfortunately, you don't have that massive 330 output. You go down to 310, which is a bit more of a problematic thing, but it's still a possibility, and it's so much easier to chain the Charizard attacks because of that. Obviously, you're not seeing that happen here, I'm afraid. It is just a terrible start on our part, but we will see if we can power through it. There's still... Look, at the end of the day, they still have to do 2 hits in order to win, so we still can do this, funnily enough. So let's actually go for the choice bet on that, and we do need an Arceus and something to work with here. Okay, so there's options, but we have the Arceus play. That's good to know at least. Man, a lot of cards I don't want to get rid of here. Wow, all of these cards can be good. Okay, we don't put the Bidoof down. Bidoof Barrel is done. It's finito. So maybe we do this. Right? Then we get an Arceus out. Oh, we've prized it. Oh my god. You must be joking. We could Charizard VSTAR instead. I can't believe we've prized it. We can still use Arceus V. Feels bad. But seems like our only option. We could actually win with just what we got in hand, actually. We could just win with straight Arceus V. Just proving the power of the deck, isn't it? Okay. In that case, you know what? I'm going to get a V... yeah, I'm going to go for a V-Star. I could do a Trinity Charge and just get the VMAX going. I could do that. I could do that. I really could. And then just go for... No. Because I have to take the KO this turn. So I kind of have to go for just a Power's Edge. But funnily enough, it does take the KO. And we do have a boss in hand to finish it off. So even... Wow. We fell behind that bad and we still might win? What? What on earth? Okay. We win these, I guess. They can Marnie. They can do loads of things. Their hand's quite big. And they do have something going there. So there you go. So there's a fan of waves. That's problematic. But we still can, again. We still can get it. We still can. Even if we whiff that, we just have to find a switch and stuff. But we'll see. Ah, the Cheryl. See, that's the problem. That's where it all falls behind a little bit. God damn, the Cheryl play. Yeah, that's a bit problematic, isn't it, really? We still can survive another turn, though. We still can. Interesting. They had to Thunder Spear. Okay. All right. Okay. So we still can't Trinity Nova, though. So it's kind of a dead turn, actually. We got nothing. Can't retreat. Can't do anything. We can boss, but we kind of wanted to save that for later. Oh, wow. Our hand is clogged. We didn't top like a Magma Basin. We could try Gust Up. And tell you, they can just attach a tree. I mean, they didn't have the energy in hand, clearly. Unless they attached it prior. So we could maybe Gust and Inteleon, force that down to retreat. That might be a move. I'm going to evolve to the V-Star? V-Star, maybe? We could V-Star. The V-Star could still get the 1-hit KO for less energy, actually. So, in fact, I am going to go for the V-Star. Not sure if that's the right call, but we'll go for it. I'm going to evolve that just to survive. Just to survive. And we'll Gust Up you. Was that the right play? I don't know. I'm not sure. We're trying. We're trying. That's Cheryl. God damn it. Hey? Bloody Cheryl. What are you doing here? Huh? Ruining it all, huh? God's sake. There you go. There's the energy they need. But they have to find the retreat. Maybe a scoop they have. They, you know, Jolteon loves its scoop ups. But they did use 2, haven't they? No, they've used 1, so they still could do a scoop. That's telling. Marnie. Okay, that could be good for us. You know, a little magma basin attachment. Boing, boing. What was your uncle? We just need magma basin, energy, switch. That's something we could use. Didn't want that. That is one of the worst hands I've ever seen in an Arceus deck. Don't like that. Okay. Oh, okay. Now, how the turns have tabled, huh? How the turns have tabled. Attach turbo. What's our energy saying? I think we don't have much to work with. But I still think we have enough. Yeah, we have to do that and gust up a Jolteon. Maybe gust up this one. That might be the way to go. Because they want to attack with this one anyway. So if they want to have a fresh one, they have to find another energy. So if we push this one in the active, they can attack and they won't be able to get a KO even. So I think we actually attack the one with the energy. It's you could argue it's a backwards philosophy. But... oh, look at that. 2 energy. Perfect. And we still have Star Blaze available. We still have that V-Star attack available and online. So that's 320. So even if they do retreat, we could just retreat attack. We have boss in hand. We might have just found the weirdest way to beat this Jolteon deck, but at the same time, do it. Look at that. This is why the V-Star's in here, man. Just like this. We can't pull off our little Star Burst and we need a little Charizard in there. Mate, straight 320. Straight 320. That doesn't even matter. The heals don't do anything, bro. I'm just going to come up and waft ya. You know what I mean? Look at that. Cowering in fear. Yes. Come on. That is one of the weirdest wins I've ever had in my life, but I got it. See you later, Jolteon. Who likes you anyway? Starblaze 320. That's a game. Look at that. Beautiful. What a start, hey? What a start. We was on the back foot from the get-go, and we still pulled it through. Lovely stuff. Tell you what, man, I'm experiencing a lot of mulligans. They got a mulligan there, turn 1. I'm experiencing so many mulligans in the TCO. I don't know what it is, to be honest with you. Even if I play pre-built decks, I just get it a lot. It's odd. It is odd. Anyway, we have a hand to work with here. We have to think about what we want to discard. I do like the idea of just, you know, Ultra Balling for a Charizard, or even a Barrel. Sorry, a Bidoof. And going down that road. We don't have the turn 1 energy attachment, so we have to bear that in mind too. Is there any way they can get a KO against us next turn because of weakness? No, they can't. So we're definitely going to Ultra Ball, that's for sure. But there's a lot of resources I don't want to get rid of here. They're all really good. I kind of have to pick what I want here. I think we get rid of the boss and we could get rid of the Zard. That's risky. Risky. I don't want to get rid of the Raihan or anything. Do you know what? We'll get rid of the Raihan. I don't want to get rid of the Zard just yet. Yeah, I didn't know what was in deck. I didn't know if we prized one. It would have been real problematic. But I think the Bidoof is the play, because when you can at least draw more cards next turn and find our outs to the Arceus. But again, that said, we can't pull off the V-Star play next turn. We might have to actually Trinity Charge. But that's okay. That's okay. If we can focus a bit more on the Charizard and just use the Arceus as an accelerator for this one, although I'm not a big fan of that, especially going down. But if we can, we can, and that's honestly not a bad idea. The great thing about us playing a single strike matchup is, of course, the Gengar's 320 HP, but as soon as you charge it up, then of course they go down to 300, 280, and that's 1-hit KO range for the Charizard with a double turbo attached. So it's not the end of the world. Okay, hand's abysmal. But we'll work with it. We will work with it. I'm going to get Big Barrel down. We will... Do I research this hand? I don't like researching so much energy away, but it's fine. We got Basin, don't we? So we'll do that. We'll do that. And we actually have the Charizard plate. Again, a lot of energy going down here, and I'm not a fan of that. But it's okay. I guess it's fine. Oh, what do I get rid of here? Oh, that's tough. We definitely have the Magma Basin plate, right? In which case, I can just go for a... I can get rid of the Choice Belt. I'm not a fan of the Charizard losing HP, though. I'll be real with you. Honestly, it might be worth getting rid of the Magma Basin and an Energy. As weird as that sounds, because we're going to charge up the Charizard anyway, and then we just need a Turbo. You know? And let's draw more cards here. And the Turbo will be able to get the KO so long as they just charge it up once with the dog, which they probably will. So I think we do that. And if it doesn't work out, we have Raihan plus Magma Basin next turn for a response. At least. And we just have to get the Charizard with that. Okay, I think that's the way to go. And again, we still have the V-Star. Got to bear that in mind too. The V-Star Charizard. Still can use that. Used it in the last game. So even if we don't pull off the Star Birth, we still have a route to a V-Star power that's really good. So that's fine. So if we do with it, we can still go for the V-Star power and just take out the Gengar. You know. But we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We could... To be fair, we could still just go for an Arceus here. If they're going to go and attack with the V here without getting a VMAX. Maybe they get the VMAX and they just try and hit me good. And then in that case, we can really just come in and try and get that 1-hit KO on the Gengar, and that would be huge. Let's see what they get, though. They could go for a Crobat. I would expect them to do a Crobat here, unless they've got a supporter in hand. No, they've just got the Houndoom, so they're just going for a straight Gengar. They do have the KO with it. They do, but we respond with one as well. You know, regardless, we do respond with one. So they better have a good card in their hand, otherwise it's a wrap, mate. It's an absolute wrap. We've got Magma Basin, Raihan, Bob's your uncle. There he goes. And then we could just start looking for turbos, attach, attack, and we're just hitting big numbers all the time. Okay, let's see the Zard do its thing now, eh? Let's see the Zardy boy do it. Could get a V-Star. V-Star will get the KO. It will get the KO, but we don't want to see that. We want to see the VMAX, don't we? Come on, we're here for a good time, man. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's get the big boy out. There he is. Lovely. Look at that. Absolutely gorgeous. I love that stuff. There we go. Up you come. That's a KO. I'm going to bench this Arceus, and we're going to come in and do your G-Max Wildfire. G-Max Wildfire, 330 damage. Look at that. Absolutely dangerous. Absolutely dangerous. And now we just need to find turbos. Turbo. You know what I mean? Turbo KO, Turbo KO, Turbo KO. That's the idea. Yeah, that's it. Oh, we can gust you up. Loving that, loving that. They have to get the big KO turn here. Hit it 310. And Gengar can do that. It can do that. But we have a huge advantage here, and I want to make the most of that. Could get another. Oh, there's a scoop. Okay, we'll do another game. Let's go. Okay, so it looks like we're playing some sort of Arceus Metal, maybe Arceus Corviknight, which is something that I've seen you guys suggest to me. I'll get to that definitely. Seems like a fun deck. But our hand is looking so much better. Maybe it's an Arceus Zacian, which even I know some of you guys suggested before as well. Pretty much anything can work with Arceus. That's the great thing about it, right? It's even more versatile than like a Zoroark was, right? Zoroark still had its limitations as to what worked with it and what didn't. Like, you couldn't play a Buzzwole Zoroark, you know what I mean? Technically, you could, but it wasn't really good. Whereas Arceus, you can just anything. Absolutely anything. ADP was quite like that, I guess, to a degree. Still limited. And I'm not a big fan of what ADP was able to do. Just the extra prize card plus the extra 30 damage. That was a bit too powerful, I think. You know, it just wasn't all that. It really wasn't. But it's weird. It's kind of like... I guess, let's say if New Hypothetically wasn't in the format, it would just be an Arceus format, but it'd still be Arceus with loads of different decks. So I guess it still has variety in a way, which is really cool. So if it is an Arceus Zacian, that's cool. Let's get... I'm going to get rid of you two, actually. Oh, I don't know. They could get a KO next turn. I'm going to get rid of a boss. And we'll get a Bidoof down. We have the Arceus V-Star here, so honestly, it's not the end of the world. They could get a KO next turn. You know, they could. They could. Do I don't want to abuse my gust here, so I think I attach to this Arceus, and then we can V-Star for Turbo and a Switch, maybe. I could attach to the active, but I'm expecting it to get hit, so I kind of don't mind that one just being alive. Taking a hit and just retreating it. But then that leaves the options for a late game gust. So do we allow it to take the hit and attack afterwards? Or do we try to come up with a fresh one? We'll throw it on the bench. We'll throw it on the bench. Why not? And... Yeah. Yeah, maybe I should have attached it to active now, but oh well. I'm thinking, look, it's a fire type. We have it's a metal type, so we have the weakness advantage, which is pretty good, which means I'll say claw slash, but not really claw slash. Oh, that's not good. Okay, the escape rope just ruined it all. Okay, we actually want, we don't want Charizard to take a hit. We don't want the Bidoof, that's for sure. The Bidoof's kind of big. We'll do this. We'll do that. That's fine. That's fine. If they have to play, they have to play. But yeah, we have weakness. We don't even need to go for the G-Max Wildfire to get KO. We just need Choice Belt and a just a free energy on it. I don't remember the Charizard VMAX's first attack, but that's just straight KOs on Zacians. So honestly, it's fine. I think it's a desirable matchup for us. It's still an Arceus mirror, but the one where we have the weakness advantage. So it's not the end of the world, you know. It really isn't. They can be cheeky or something here. They could do something here. I don't think they're going to do it. But I have been including a said card in my Arceus decks. I didn't do it this one. It'll be in the next one. And it has just given me such a huge advantage in the Arceus mirror. You don't even understand. Like, insane advantage in the Arceus mirror. It's going first. That is, going first. Really crazy. Really crazy for the first... going first Arceus. Like every Arceus mirror I've had playing with that little card in there going first, every single one I pretty much won. Literally, I'm not even making that up. It was really cool. And I was like, oh, I like this little tech. So you'll see it next. It will come up soon. And it's a really interesting concept to say the least. Anyway, they're going to go for the V-Star power. I don't really know what else they could really use here. Have they gone for their supporter yet? Can they gust? They could gust, but that's not going to do too much. Okay, straight Trinity Nova. Lovely. Lovely, lovely stuff. So they're going to get the Zacian charged up. So now we have to go to the V-Star. And it's going to get KO'd, unfortunately. But I'm hoping we can... Oh, what a top deck as well. Look at that. Absolutely lovely. So we're going to Star Birth now. Yeah, we're going to Star Birth. We'll get a Bidoof, a Bibarel. And what else could we get here? We can get a Choice. Is Choice good in the slightest here? Do we have energy to Magma? No. We could get Raihan. Raihan preemptively. Could go for another Zard, maybe. Another Arceus VSTAR. Do I get the preemptive Raihan? Maybe that's the way to go. Yeah, I think we do that. So we'll do that, and then we'll go for the Bibarel. Because we're not taking a KO anyway, you know what I mean? It's not the end of the world. So we'll just do that. And then we'll do a... do we Marnie them? Do you know what? I'm going to Marnie them. Screw it. Let's go. Let's do a Marnie. And then we get anything... Okay. It's not terrible, is it? It's not terrible. All right, we'll do Trinity Nova. We'll hit into it, and we'll charge up the Zard. And at that point, the Zard's pretty much charged up. You know what I mean? So we'll do that. And then we're good to go. Right? Yeah. We got research. We're fine. We're fine. We do get KO'd, but as long as we get a big, beefy boy Zardy up, it's cool, bro. It's cool. It's coolio. It's coolio. Oh, there's a Corviknight. Maybe it... Oh, it is a Corviknight deck. Okay, but they just had a Zacian in there. All right. Honestly, that's fair. That's fine. That makes sense, to be fair. Offset the prizes, all that jazz seems pretty fun. Do we hit the Corviknight for weakness? We do, actually. So that's good. So we can actually just want to KO. Maybe that's why they're not doing it. Maybe because they know it's a Zard. They sit there and go, do you know what? It hits me for weakness. He's just going to tear through me. And they're like, okay. Yeah, that's a fair point, to be honest with you. So anyway, we come up with the Zard. If they get the KO. We do need to find a few things here, though. We have to get a bit lucky. But if we have to come up with the Zard and just take it out, Zacian won't be able to take us out. We can take that out afterwards. And then hopefully follow up with an Arceus. So what I want to do is attach the Turbo to the Arceus. I think that's the way to go. Then we get a... Do you know what? We'll get another Zard down, maybe? No, we'll get another Bidoof. Let's see if we can maximize our draw here. Let's go for it. Let's go for it. We will... Oh, I don't like the idea of doing that. How many Turbos? Okay, that's tricky. But we're going to do it. Okay, there we go. Do we discard the energy? No, would you not? We get another Zard down now. Look at it. We are moving. Moving. They have a big hand. Oh my god. I just... He says discarding the money. God, I'm a dum-dum, aren't I? I'm just a dum-dum. No VMAX, though. Oh, someone just sped off. We got the VMAX! Let's go! Okay. Come on. All right, this is what I like to see. Now we could get the V-Star. It takes the KO. It's a 2-prize Pokemon. No, we'll come back with the V-Star. There we go. VMAX. And then we can Magma Base into this bad boy. Then we Claw Slash. Take the KO. And then they come up with what exactly? A Zacian? The Zacian ain't going to KO us. We can respond with an instant KO on that. Then they go down to 1 prize, in which we're actually quite susceptible, to be fair, to a boss's orders. How many bosses have they played? No. No. I don't know. Okay. I could change it a lot. What about our bosses? We have 1 left. I don't think they're going for the Zacian. Or maybe they are. Maybe they're just going to retreat it. But why promote the... I don't know. I'm not sure about that. I'm really not. Either way, we can get the barrel down, then try draw, find a boss. That's nice to see. That's a nice easy KO for us somewhat down the line. Even for Arceus to just do. So that's nice to see, to say the least. We can try and find that last turbo and just take out this Arceus if they go for a V-Star play. You know, that's an option. We got options now, which is nice. They're benching so many things. I think they're figuring out, do you know what, it's now or never. Does Bronzor move it to any Pokemon? Oh, it does. So it can even move it to an Arceus. That's cool. That's really cool. Yeah, they get V-Star, move it, and that requires us to get that turbo to take the 1k on the V-Star. That might be the best way to go, actually, to be fair. Another boss down on their part. Oh, just the 1. Why am I saying another? Oh, was I confusing it with Jolteon? I don't know. I don't know. I'm a dum-dum. You know what I mean? Class A dum-dum here, boy. You know what I'm saying? Anyway. Here they go. Yeah. I'm not a big fan of the Bronzor, though. I get it. Don't get me wrong. I get the Bronzor. Moves the energy around. It just allowed them to pull off a Trinity Nova like it's nobody's business. But, I don't know, man. I think a bit barrel will do better off there. You know what I mean? Maybe it's better just to get another V-Star, a VMAX. Oh, I don't know. Could get an Arceus out. Oh, we need some cards, man. We need some cards, big time. Do you know what I'm gonna do? We're gonna go down our prize map like this. We're gonna try and take out this Arceus and try and Gust. Right? Do we have Gust options? We do. Okay. Now we are gonna draw like it's nobody's business. We are going to draw, my guy. We need the turbo. There it is. Look at that. That's what you have to see. Okay. We'll actually just get an energy from discard pile. Oh, no. No, we won't. Oh, I have to. God's sake, why did I do that? I was meant to Magma Base in again. Okay. Fine. Have it your way. Sure thing, Chief. So what I'm actually going to do now... Let's just get a... Okay, nothing. So we're going to... I'll replace this. And I think I'm going to research it. We want the boss, right? We want to maximize chance of getting boss next turn because that's how we're going to win. Oh, what's our energy saying, though? That's 1, 2, 3, 4. We have loads of energy. Okay, that's fine. We'll research. There's the energy. And do we get boss in hand? No. So next turn we can thin down and pretty much pull the boss straight. So that's fine at least. So we can Magma Base him again. There we go. Look at that. Okay. GMAX Wildfire. There's the KO. 310 damage. This is what I mean. This is what I like. Just being able to do that. Get rid of a turbo. Easy. Obviously, we discarded the turbos earlier on, so we can't do that anymore. But hey, that's cool, man. And if they Gust to take a KO, we can actually right hand and respond with a straight KO with the Charizard. So I think we've put ourselves in a position where regardless, we have something hitting hard next turn. We just have to find the boss's orders at least if they take out this Charizard, which I expect. To be fair... Oh, this is... I can't... You know what? I regret getting rid of the V-Star now. Oh, no. It's fine. It's fine. We have game. We have game in hand. Assuming they don't money us, we have game. There you go. They scooped. Yeah, we could have right-hand to that or just attached. And just attack with the Charizard. Oh, no. I don't know. I don't know, actually. We needed a choice to get the weakness hit. Maybe they thought it was too little too late. But that's another dub there. Let's get to the list. Okay, here is the list. I am a big fan of this list. I think it's pretty solid. Does what it needs to do. We actually got to see Charizard do its bit. We even got to see a little cameo from Charzard VSTAR. Really, really happy with how this deck functions. And it's really, really fun to play. Yes, we play a lot of energy, but Charizard requires a lot of energy. So we do have a ton of energy in here. The Mamba Basin is pretty cool. I do like that. Is it a must? I wouldn't say so, but it can give you some clutch turns. I believe it was that and a Raihan that allowed us to come up with the VMAX. Sorry, VMAX VSTAR, you know what I mean? And actually take that KO to follow up. So honestly, really, really solid builds. Really hits hard, and I mean hard. But what's really cool is the fact that you can get that combo of just G-Max wildfiring, just attaching your turbos and using that, and just hitting 310, 310, 310. Might warrant some other sort of damage modification in here if you can to hit those upper marks, but it doesn't seem to be that much of a must, if anything, in my personal opinion. So really, really cool stuff. You could also throw little cheeky Moltres in here, but I don't think it's necessary. I think this is really cool as it is. Maybe go for the other Charizard with the tool discard, probably a better move. But yeah, we shall leave it there. Do leave a like if you did enjoy, and please do subscribe for more, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.